Hey everyone, stick with us versus herd. If it's your first time here, like the content, hit subscribe. If you want to get notifications from when we post videos or go live, tap the bell. We go live Monday through Friday, 30 minutes before market open. And if you want to join the UVH fam, our community, links are below in the Discord, in the description to our Discord and our options trading group on Facebook. If you're here right now, say what up. What's going on? Jeff, Sunsgrave, Jose. We have the S&P's down 8, Dow's down 62, and the NASDAQ is up 10 points currently. We're seeing, market right now relatively on the flat side. Just trying to get some. Is Apple going to move? I don't know. It seems like it wants to move up pre-market, but we'll see. I mean, we have Apple's looking kind of interesting right now, but I did sell my Apple position a few days ago when it was at like 123.20 or 123, somewhere around here. I sold it in here. We'll see. I think it's going to push up, but I wasn't sure if it was going to get pulled back to like the 120 area before pushing back, but so far it came down to 121.50 on Apple and looks like it's holding. So, it's holding right at 122. So, we're moving up a little bit pre-market, but I don't know if it's going to break out or not. Seems like the market right now is in a bit of consolidation. Market's just kind of chilling, kind of see what is going on, future habits, what's up? So, we'll see. We'll see what happens with that. Right now, today, not a whole lot going on, but there's a couple things. One of the things is for people that were trading Kodak. A government watchdog agency found no wrongdoing in Eastman Kodak's planned loan to produce drug ingredients for the U.S. government, a transaction that was halted due to the controversy surrounding it. The deal unraveled amid questions about how Kodak disclosed the loan to investors, resulting in Securities and Exchange Commission investigation. The company shared soared 70% this morning. 70%. Kodak is up because of that. But I don't know. Does that mean I don't know if that means they're going to get the deal or not, right? Like, that ship sailed or what? Does anybody know? But Kodak up 70%. Big move on this, but it's kind of, it got killed. I mean, it went up as high as 60 and came back down to 7. So this definitely was a penny stock pump and dump here in terms of this chart. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. I mean, I don't think I'm going to get involved. Maybe I might want to sell some options. We'll see. But I actually probably won't because I have no idea which way it's going to go. Yo, Artie, what's up? Red Dust, good morning. Johnny Jims. Yeah, Kodak did hit 60 at one point in time. So I'm sure all the Robinhood traders are gonna be really excited, be like, "Oh, it's on its way." Maybe it is. I don't know. Maybe it is. Yo, man, child, what's up? So, I mean, it's just kind of crazy. So let's see where SPY's at right now. SPY right now 369. We did have a little bit of a futures dump this morning early, mostly due to the what should I say? The COVID news they were running. So they're running some COVID news earlier today. Winter COVID surge is the worst event that this country will face. Thanksgiving was bad. Winter's bad. Christmas is bad. We'll see. I don't know. I mean, we'll see. We'll see how the Thanksgiving numbers pan out. But that's what they're, this is what they're currently, suggesting. I mean, we'll see what happens here. We'll see. So just so you know, they are playing some COVID news, which I think is spiking. VIX is up quite a bit right now. It's up to 22. However, like VIX futures really not up that much. VIX futures not all that much. So we have a little bit of divergence here. with VIX up, 6% right now. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. However, market's relatively flat. I mean, the Dow's coming back as we're speaking now. It's only down 60 points. S&P is down 7, and Nasdaq is up 10. So, Marcus, Sarah, Chathan. Good thing we're all traders. Don't have to interact with many people in person. Introverts unite. Boeing was upgraded from Boeing was upgraded from 150 a share to 300 this morning. So just be aware, it could push. Right now it's at 239, so it could push above 240 here. Could definitely push above 240, but watch it, because I mean, Boeing is one of those stocks that likes to gap up and fade. I mean, look at what happened on Friday. Gapped up, faded. So just be mindful that, when trading something like Boeing, your mentality is strong and knowing to stick with the plan, because, I mean, Boeing is like one of those, like I would say, like hopes and dreams stocks. A lot of people hope it gets somewhere. A lot of people hope that it skyrockets, but at the same time, it just might not. So be realistic when trading Boeing, DoorDash, Airbnb, they're coming alive this week. Airbnb is going to IPO between $56 and $60 a share. And then, let's see here. They set their price target for 44 to 50, but they're going to go to 56 and 60. So they raised their target, probably due to the underwriting process. There's high interest right now in this. So these are going to come out December 10th. Anybody here going to get Airbnb shares or DoorDash? DoorDash is at, they're going to be IPOing at 90 and 95, between $90 and $95. I'm not sure what the exact float is on these, but they're expected. DoorDash is expected to I guess we could do the math, but DoorDash is expected to raise $3.14 billion, and how much is it's going to sell? So Airbnb is going to sell $3.1 billion. Of stock. So we'll see. I don't know, and I don't know when actually options are going to be available for these stocks either. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. We will see. But a couple things that I'm looking for this week. I'm looking to see if we're going to be breaking out of consolidation. I mean, if we go back to SPY, last week was a rather low volume week. We had some pretty low volume, which I mean, obviously is to be expected. However, with that low volume, we pretty much had some gap ups, but kind of just been chilling. We haven't really been having, major action intraday. But, nothing that can definitely change. I mean, looking at SPY over the last few days, I mean, we've been kind of pinging after we open up. We ping over a few points, but I mean, I don't know. Do you guys think we're about to break out here? Like, are we going to blast off, or are we just going to slowly kind of climb? I mean, I think people are expecting the blast off because we had such a fast year, like 2020, trading in 2020. I mean, we're up and down in no time. We're moving, but now it seems like we got some low volume melt up action, just kind of chilling. What do you guys think? Are we going to actually have some really nice movement close the year out, or are we just gonna kind of just do this? I mean, we could easily just do this. We could easily do this. Why is NKLA still alive? So NKLA, yeah, I mean, I have no idea. NKLA, I'm looking at it, and this little bounce here doesn't seem very strong. I mean, I'm thinking it's going to come back down to like the 10 range, maybe 12, 10 to 12, I think. just obviously not investment advice in my opinion, but I think that NKLA come down to I think it could come down to like the 10 to 12 range on that. Let's see what's Snow doing. Ooh, did anybody trade Snow? Man, it's sticking. Snow. So I sold premium for earnings. Good thing I got right out. Made a little bit of money, and this thing has just skyrocketed. It's going to be interesting to see what it does today. I mean, it's opening a little bit flat, but I think that it could definitely. It has potential. I mean, right now, I mean we're coming in hot right now. I mean, this is all-time highs area. Could definitely blast off. Do you know what's going on? So anybody trading Snow or no? Just me. It's just me. CRM. So I'm still in a CRM position. I am. My bigger position is I'm selling the 225, 220 credit put spread. Was it 220? Yeah, 225, 220 credit calls, credit put spread. I got 5 of them, and I'm looking for a push to like 230 area, and that looks like we could. I think we could possibly get today if the market cooperates. I mean, we hit a little bit above. We hit 228.60, 228.50 area on Friday before coming down to 224.90, and now we're pushing back up. So we'll see. Do solely day trade or swing as well. I found out swings make me the most money, and day trades help with daily P&L. Red Dust, I do both. Right now, I am swinging CRM, and then I sold a naked put on Friday for LAZR. So LAZR, I sold a naked put. I sold the 25 strike. I'm sorry. Yeah, was it? Hold on. I'm in January. Sorry. I'm in January. Yeah, so looking at it here, so just to show you the position here. I sold the January 15th. I'm short the 25 put on Laser, or LAZR. I got a $4.90 credit. So basically $500 credit. So the thing is, if this comes down, I do get assigned my cost basis, because I got a $5 credit almost. My cost basis for this is going to be about $20 a share, and at that point, if it comes down, I'll start selling calls against my 100 shares. So I'll start selling shares. So anything above $20, is going to be cake for me if I get assigned the share. Now if this thing just blasts off to the moon, I got a thick credit because this was $5 credit on a $30 stock. I mean, it's huge. Now maybe it's going to crash and burn, and maybe it is what it is, but. We'll take the shot. We'll take the shot. So DraftKings deal. I didn't actually see the news. Oh, they have a deal with Foxwoods Resort. Multi-channel deal. Company says the arrangement sets the stage to deliver access for online sports betting ahead of the anticipated legal sports boarding in Connecticut. So, I mean, it looks like it's just a deal for the East Coast. So it'll be New England, Connecticut, New Jersey, that area over there. Yo, HD, what's going on? So DKNG. I mean, if DKNG can base around here, 48, 49, and push up, I mean, I think, as you can see, it looks like this is the pattern that DraftKings is currently doing, going up, falling back a little bit, going up, falling back a little bit, going up, falling back a little bit, going up, and now falling back a little bit. So next push, probably like 55 range. Next push, I would imagine. Can you briefly go over the tax process on options? I'm down like 35K. Can only write off 3K for the year. Is tax based on per trade or year to date? Just trying to get so they do. it's obviously your overall P&L. However, you do submit every single trade that you did. Now, I'm not an accountant, of course, so not accounting advice. Seek a legal accountant. Blah blah blah. You can write off 3K, but then you can carry over into future years. So if you're, let's say you're profitable next year by 10K, you can write off another 3K. You know, that kind of thing. So it looks like you're going to have a carryover balance for a little bit of time, my friend. You know, that you can carry over into future years with you. But again, not an accountant. Just be aware of that situation. JMIA. Let's take a look. So JMIA, yeah, looks like we're leveling out here in the 30 range. Yeah, I think could definitely, implied volatility came down a little bit, but still relatively high comparatively, you know, but definitely could make another push. Now, let's see here, what do we got? So January, yeah, I mean these are kind of on the pricey side for sure. Like for me, I think I would, in this situation, I think that I would prefer to sell some credit put spreads on this, because this is, I mean, we're getting into the same scenario on a $30 stock. Puts are, you know, $5, calls are $5-6 here. You know, for me, honestly, but that's just me. FSLY. So FSLY, yeah, this thing really skyrocketed on Friday. It looks like it's poised to take off again, but the question is the market going to be holding this back? It looks like I think it could definitely push off. I mean, this looks good for a potential gap fill here, but it had a hard rejection. I mean, it hit 97, came down to 86, 88 area, and now here we are. Here we are. I don't know if you should definitely talk to an accountant, man. You should definitely talk to an accountant. And if you don't want to, at least TurboTax has services that you can utilize. To talk to accountants through their platform. You pay a little bit more, but you know, that's the thing. People, you know, they float a lot of money in the stock market, and then they go cheap when it comes time to do their taxes. Don't go cheap. Just do the right thing. You'll be okay. If you're trading at the level that I think you're trading at, you're going to be fine. Well, I mean, it depends. I mean, everyone has their own reason and their own agenda why they would sell before the end of the year or not. You know, everyone has their own agenda. Like for me, I don't need to sell before the 31st. For me, like there's no reason to. If I want to hold over 31st, yeah, I don't need to sell anything. If I want to post a loss, you know, for some reason, and you're holding stock and stuff, maybe you do. I don't know. If you want to realize some losses, for sure. How else do you fund the New Year's extravaganza? Yeah, I mean, everyone has different plans, different goals, and different reasons why they do things. You know, like there's no right or wrong when it comes to the way you trade. I mean, obviously, if you're not making money, but when you're coming down to like logistics like that, there's really no right or wrong. I mean, it depends on. So it really depends. It really, yeah. There's a short term and then there's a long term tax. So, you know, it depends. It also depends on when you put the position on. You know, who knows? Who knows why people do things the way the way they do things? Some people do it. Some people are required to. Some people are not. Is what it is, you know. All right, what stocks? Market's opening in about 8 minutes. What stocks you guys looking at here? AMD, I think, could fly off as well. AMD might try to push 100 again, looking kind of squeezy up in here. Let's see what Netflix leveling out right here around the 500 mark. This could definitely, I think, could make a nice push. You know, has some nice healthy consolidation right in the 480 to 500 range. Could make a push if we get a little bit more momentum. The thing is, like, I'm being a little bit conservative right now, because if we get just a very low volume, we're just kind of ticking up, like, you're not going to get the push that you want to get, you know? And that's the reason why I'm being a little bit more conservative right now, especially like in December, and especially as we get closer to Christmas, we may not get the push that we've been getting the last few months here. SPY looking toppish this morning. Yeah, Asia wasn't working out very well last night. All right, JKS. Yeah, nice consolidation here. Could be good. You know, the only thing is, I mean, if it breaks below 55, you're gonna have some trouble. But you know, this stock is just moving really nice on the upside and building a nice consolidation here. You know, the only thing that you want to worry about is that, you know, these tops in here. But if you're trading from 60 to 65, 60 to 70, nice. I mean, that's a $10 range. You could definitely get in around here. Just be careful. I mean, if we go right now, it's at 59 and they hit earnings. If it goes below 55, you know, could be a little bit of trouble. Right now, it's holding. Right now, it's at 59. 50-day moving average right at around 60. So, I mean, it's right there. So, only people, let's see here, expected move was $12 on a, the expected move on this, $12. Well, this is for December 18th. Still could move $12, I guess, in the next 11 days. Implied volatility on. Only people are going to get screwed on this were the option buyers right now, looks like. So if you traded earnings on this, most likely going to get screwed. You know, too volatile. Stop Tesla options are forced to roll over to save my stocks. Yeah, I mean, I agree. Tesla was a little bit crazy. SOXL. It's to the moon. I mean, like it's not slowing down any. Yes, there's really no technical analysis needed for this. I mean, the only thing is, if we do have a red day, you know, you could definitely buy it. You know, see if we got, you know, I would like to see, before buying this, I'd like to see this pull back more to the 10-day moving average before buying, but it could definitely keep running. Definitely could keep popping off. I don't really trade this. I don't really trade the 3 times leverage, but if you do, I mean, definitely looks like it could keep moving on the upside. GILD, I mean, I think could be good, but timing it is going to be hard. Right now it's at 61. You know, it's bouncing back, but I mean, I don't like that it's way down in here. I would much prefer it come above 68 or so and having a push up, because I think that it could chop in here for quite some time and just be a disappointment, you know. Yeah, Amazon forming a wedge on the daily. So yeah, I was looking at this as well, and Amazon, I think, could definitely push up, but you know, its last few days have been a bit rough. I mean, it's down about 40, 50 points in the last few days, which, I mean, for Amazon is not huge, but as you can see here, right around like the 32.25 area, it's been getting stopped out. So we'll see. It's definitely looking squeezy here. Looks like it's going to push up. I mean, this chart looks a lot like Apple's chart, looks a lot like Tesla's chart. It could squeeze, but the question is when we're going to squeeze. Probably, I'm guessing, when we start getting some Christmas data, like, oh, retailers were up, blah, blah, blah. So it might be good to start getting into January, selling some credit put spreads on Amazon. So I'm gonna be looking into that as well. If we get a sharper drop, if this comes down to like the 3,100 area, I'd like to sell some premium for January below 3,000 if possible. If possible. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Still trying to short banks. Yeah, I don't think the bank shorts are going to pay out. I mean, I'm short Goldman Sachs, but it's only $100. I mean, this thing's fried. This thing's toast. It's toast. I don't even know, when did I put this trade on? Yeah, Goldman Sachs. I put it on November 18th. It's now December 7th. So thankfully, like, the most I could lose is basically $100. So we're basically here. We're basically here. So now it's just chilling in my account. There's really no reason to close it at this point. But I guess that's why credit spreads are the play. Debit spreads not the play right now. Same with Uber. Uber really bless off too, but I'm at basically max loss on this too. So Uber and GS, they've just been chilling. My only I would guess serious positions right now, LAZR and CRM are my only two positions I'm actually concentrating on. The rest I'm kind of day trading right now, and short MA. Yeah, MA, MasterCard just catapulted. Whew. Yeah, that's a rough one. QCOM. That's Broadcom that has earnings this week, right? We have earnings this week on. Yeah, we actually have earnings this week. Broadcom, Lululemon, Costco, Oracle. Today we have earnings on Stitch Fix, Toll Brothers. Tomorrow, Chewy, GameStop. Those should be kind of exciting. Chewy and GameStop. Stitch Fix actually has some really rich premium in there, so it might be an opportunity to sell some, even though volume is low. On Stitch Fix, volume was pretty low, but looks like there's an opportunity in there. I did price some of that out yesterday. Chewy, GameStop, and then Costco and Lululemon. So, I would say not the greatest earnings week, but decent. Yeah, and CCL, FedEx, Nike, those should be pretty exciting next week too. Kind of weird. It's kind of weird. I don't know if this is right or not. Still speculated if Nike is going to be after close on Friday. It doesn't seem like that would be. Usually they wouldn't do that. Usually they wouldn't do that. All right, market just, I didn't have the bell, so market just actually opened up right now. Oof. All right, so market opened up. We have S&P's down 8, Dow's down 70, NASDAQ up. NASDAQ is up 6. So CRM, I'm looking to push to at least like 230, 235 areas, what I'm looking for right now. Starting to get some money back. As you can see, I'm up 200 on the day for CRM. We're getting some nice. I get up 20% on this LAZR trade. Premiums getting hit, but I mean this thing is having. Well, let's take a look at this thing. LAZR. Yeah, it's just pushing straight out the gate. Whew. But CRM, I think if we got a break right here on CRM, it's got to break this. We could push up. Snow. Let's see how much are these puts going for? So they're going for $1.85. So right now on CRM, all right, up 220 on those puts, and then I am down So I'm looking at, I'm on these right here, I'm up 220, and then on these right here, I'm still underwater about 230. So we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens here. Because these were an earnings play, these 245, 235. So we'll see what happens here. But if we can get a nice push, right? So far we're getting a push, but I don't know if it's gonna work. We'll see. And LAZR is just off. It's out of here. It's out of here. That's crazy. All right, Snow just broke 400. Go take care, Chaitin. Snow just hit 400. Yeah, looks like it's going full parabolic here. I mean, from 290 to 400 in 3 trading sessions, basically 2 trading sessions. I mean, that's nuts. It's crazy. Right now, I mean, the market's moving relatively slow. We have the SPY 369 just chilling. Qs are at 305. They're kind of hanging out too. We're just not going anywhere. DPZ, Jonathan, DPZ. All right, there's a nice little push on the Qs right there. So Domino's, I think, yeah, Domino's getting down here, I think could be good. I was saying last time it was like 380, 383. I wanted to get in there. Then it moved up to 389. I just didn't get in because I didn't catch it in time, you know. Man, it is blasting off. Let's see here, JMIA. Let's see, because these have some thick premium in there. Might be good to sell some premium in there, because that was actually a good idea. Yeah, might sell put spreads. We'll see. Could be good. That definitely looks like a good risk to reward ratio. Man, LAZR is up another 13% today. And it just keeps going. Ooh, CRM busting through though. CRM busting through. So at one point on this overall trade, I was down 300 on this overall trade here. I am now break even, essentially. I'm essentially break even on this trade. So we'll see if we can get, if CRM, let's get this push. Let's get the push. Now that they burned all the calls and puts for Friday expiration for earnings, we can trade. We can push this all the way up to 240. Let's go. Michael NGA. Let's take a look. NGA looks, man, this was a massive gap up. So nice flag here and then push right out. Yeah, I mean, if you didn't get in on Friday, it's going to be tough now. I mean, if it comes under 1550, can be worried. I mean, potentially put a trade in now. Well, not necessarily now, but use 1550 as a stop, because if it comes under 1550, could be rejection levels here, because last time it popped up to 1550, came all the way down to 12, and now we're back up. So you want to be careful. Below 1550 is going to be a problem. And I didn't have time to make my coffee this morning, so I'm dying right now. A little bit. This live stream is a little bit low energy. I was up late last night. Recording some more content for the training videos, so my energy is a little bit on the low side right now. Yeah, I mean all these specs. I mean it's hard to keep track of them all. You know what I mean? Like it's extremely hard. But I'm excited. I'm excited about the CRM push right now. I mean, we're not out of the woods yet, but it's giving me a little bit of confidence in here. It's IPO 2.0. Yeah, I know. It's just like SPACs have been around for forever, but now because of 2020, of course, in 2020 they would make it popular again. You know, like it's not something new, but it's something companies are now taking advantage of to get money, suck all this money. I mean, probably means we're going to be building some sort of some sort of market here that the lid just blows off, and we're in some big trouble. But until that day comes, I mean, make your money until that day comes. Until we have like another tech crash, make your money. That's all I'm gonna say. Let's see here. What other stocks you guys looking at before we kick off here? I'm gonna be looking for some day trades. I'm still looking at AMD. AMD flushed pretty nicely here. Apple is pushing nice for a day trade here. If we could push above 123.50 area, I think we'd be good. But obviously there's a little bit of a top here, 123, 123.75. See what happens there. Squared pushing up as well, so I'm going to see. Doesn't seem like we're going anywhere very fast. So, oh man, Boeing is moving though. Boeing's at 242 on that upgrade news this morning. Banks are down a little bit. Goldman Sachs is down. JP Morgan is down. Yeah, kill the banks. Kill the banks. They don't deserve it. Seeing a shakeout on Ford and GE, just like AMD. What happened? What happened to Kodak at open here? Kodak is holding. Oh man, that's crazy. That's crazy. Kodak is holding. Does this mean they still get the deal or not? I don't know. I don't know if they're going to get the deal or not. There's DraftKings. DraftKings pushed up. Looks like DraftKings pushed up on that news. I mean, not out of the woods. I mean, 51 has been resistance over the last few days, so just be careful. I mean, if we can blast off DraftKings, might be a good trade here. But, today, since I lost on Friday $900 on Amazon, today for me is kind of slow and low. Make sure I have only the best setups and not getting too aggressive. Not like right now, December 2020, not a time to get aggressive. Stocks are not moving that much right now. I will be looking at Uber this week as well in regards to the DoorDash IPO, because I do think like if you're trading DoorDash or DoorDash comes out or Airbnb, when that comes out, look at other stocks like in the travel industry for Airbnb. Look at other stocks. Look at other stocks like Uber Eats, other competitors for DoorDash. So that could create some nice opportunity for you this week. Even if Airbnb and DoorDash don't have options out the gate, you do have an opportunity to make money through a different stock, like Uber. Uber might fall. Maybe Uber's going to fall because of DoorDash IPO potential. I mean, we'll have to see. I'm just playing out some different scenarios. Maybe BKNG is going to fall because of Airbnb's IPO. The market moves in kind of funny ways. They may sell something else when something else gets pushed up. Well, Tesla's moving though. Tesla 618 right now, 617. Oh, nice. Looks like laser falling off a little bit here, giving up its gains. I mean, still up 6%, but sheesh. Kind of a crazy day here. CRM is coming back down to earth, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. I might find another day trade in CRM. Day trades in CRM have been paying out pretty decent. Looks like Domino's, like you were saying, Domino's really pushed up. The thing is, like, Domino's is a very, very low volume stock. It's low on the stock, it's low on the options, so it makes it hard to trade. So mostly, like, Domino's, it's better to swing trade Domino's because of that. And if you're not very experienced in options trading, like, I definitely don't recommend trading Domino's because it's hard. It moves a lot different. It's not as fluid because of the low volume in the stock and low volume in the options as well. So you could definitely get caught holding the bag. I mean, the next candle could be 384. Like, that's what I mean. Like, you'd be like down $1 already. You know, you're like, oh man, I got smoked. So we'll see. I'm gonna pop off here. I'm gonna actually get some coffee. You guys have a great day. You know, it's Monday. Happy Monday. Stay safe. Stay green. It's us versus herd.